All right, settle in, grab your cuppa, or perhaps something a bit stronger if the week has been that kind of a week, and welcome back to the Sinclair Perspective. Oliver Sinclair here, and today we re-diving headfirst into a topic that's as ubiquitous as a London bus, yet often as elusive as a perfectly sunny bank holiday: happiness. More specifically, we're tackling the rather ironic, and dare I say, quintessentially human paradox. Why chasing happiness is often the surest way to make yourself utterly miserable. Yes, you heard that right. It's what I call the Great Happiness Fallacy, and it's a trap many of us, myself included at times, have stumbled into. So, what's the score? We're bombarded, aren't we? Social media feeds overflowing with curated joy, self-help gurus promising the 7-step secret to eternal bliss adverts, whispering that this new gadget, that exotic holiday, or those extra zeros on the payslip will finally unlock the pearly gates of perpetual delight. The result? As that Ipsos study rather soberingly pointed out, a hefty chunk of the global population wouldn't describe themselves as happy. It's like we're all on this frantic treasure hunt, map in hand, X marking the spot. But the treasure chest always seems to be just over the next hill. Or worse, it's empty when we get there. This, my friends, is the hedonic treadmill in full swing. You achieve the goal, get the promotion, buy the shiny thing. There's a flicker, a momentary buzz, and then, poof, back to baseline. The goalposts shift, the next chase begins. It's exhausting, isn't it? Like running a marathon on a conveyor belt. Plenty of effort, precious little progress. It explains why you see folks who seemingly have it all. The fame, the fortune, still looking as lost as a tourist without a map in the tube during rush hour. The core of the fallacy is that we've been sold a rather dodgy bill of goods about what happiness actually is. We've mistaken it for a constant state of euphoria, an unbroken string of Instagrammable moments, a life devoid of discomfort. And that, quite frankly, is utter codswallop. So, if non-stop giddy happiness isn't the target, what is? Well, thinkers like Martin Seligman, one of the godfathers of positive psychology, offer a much more robust and, frankly, more achievable framework. True well-being, or what I prefer to call sustainable contentment, isn't about chasing fleeting highs. It's a richer tapestry woven from several threads. Positive emotion, in moderation. Yes, joy, gratitude, hope. These are vital, but not as a constant, forced state. Engagement. Getting lost in activities you love. That flow state where time just disappears. Think of a craftsman absorbed in their work, or a musician lost in a melody. Meaningful relationships. Genuine connection. As Seligman wisely noted, other people are the best antidote to the downs of life. A good chat down the pub with a mate can do more for the soul than 1,000 likes. Meaning and purpose. Feeling like you're part of something bigger than yourself, contributing in a way that resonates with your values. Accomplishment. Setting and achieving meaningful goals. The satisfaction of a job well done. Mastering a skill. Notice the difference? This isn't about a sugar rush. It's about building a life with solid foundations. It's about shifting our focus from the relentless pursuit of happiness to the deliberate cultivation of contentment. Contentment isn't about settling for less. It's about appreciating what is. It's finding joy in the journey, not just fixating on the destination. It's about building systems in your life that support long-term well-being, rather than chasing quick fixes. And crucially, it's about embracing the full spectrum of human emotion. Newsflash. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. Sadness, anger, frustration. They're not enemies of happiness. They're part of the human experience, signposts that often tell us something important. All right, Oliver, I hear you say. Sounds good in theory, but how do we actually do this? Fair point. So, I've put together a little something. Let us call it Oliver's 7-Day Contentment Kickstart. Think of it as a reset button, a way to build some foundational habits for a more fulfilling life, free from the happiness trap. Day 1. The gratitude, anchor and joy spotting. Morning. Before the day swallows you whole, jot down 3 specific things you're genuinely grateful for. No fluff. The warmth of your cuppa, a supportive colleague, the fact your internet is actually working. It rewires the brain, it truly does. Evening. Reflect on one small moment from your day that brought a flicker of genuine joy or peace. A good song on the radio, a shared laugh, a moment of quiet. Acknowledge it. Day 2. The connection catalyst. Reach out. Properly. Call that friend you've been meaning to catch up with. Arrange a coffee. Send a thoughtful message. Meaningful human connection is rocket fuel for well-being. Perhaps even rekindle an old friendship. You might be surprised. Day 3. The mindful minute, or 5. Just 5 minutes. Find a quiet spot. Focus on your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. No need to empty your mind. Just observe. This isn't about becoming a Zen master overnight. It's about anchoring yourself in the present, the only place life actually happens. Day 4. The kindness contagion. Perform one deliberate act of kindness, however small. Compliment a stranger, genuinely. Let someone go ahead of you in the queue. Offer to help a colleague. The fascinating bit, it boosts your mood as much as theirs. Win-win. Day 5. The body and mind boost. Move your body for at least 20 minutes. A brisk walk, a quick yoga session. YouTube is your friend. Dance around your living room. Physical activity isn't just for the body. It's a potent mood shifter, releasing those lovely endorphins. Day 6. The purpose probe. Dedicate some time to something that gives you a sense of meaning or engagement. That hobby you've neglected, a personal project, volunteering, learning a new skill, even if it's just how to make the perfect scone. Remember, it's the doing and the sense of purpose, not just fleeting pleasure. Day 7. The digital declutter and real-world recharge. This might be the toughest for some. Take a significant break from screens, especially social media, for as much of the day as you can manage. Use that reclaimed time to connect with nature. Read an actual book, remember those? Or simply be. It's a powerful reset. Now don't feel you have to nail this perfectly. If a full day for each theme feels like too much, stretch it out. The idea is to plant seeds. The journey, not the destination, cliché but true. Breaking free from the happiness trap isn't about abandoning the desire for a joyful life. It's about a profound redefinition. It's about understanding that true, sustainable well-being is built, not found. It's cultivated through conscious choices, meaningful connections, and an acceptance of life's inevitable ups and downs. It's a journey, chaps. And like any good journey, it's the steps along the way, the lessons learned, the connections made, that truly enrich us. Not just some mythical pot of gold at the end. So what is one small step you can take today to cultivate contentment rather than chase a fleeting high? Drop a comment below. I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts. If this resonated, do give that like button a friendly tap and consider subscribing for more perspectives on living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Until next time, keep questioning, keep growing, and perhaps, just perhaps, find a little more peace in the process. Cheers.